$1,000 monthly checks for everyone with what they're now calling Social Security for All. I have all the details, and I'd love to hear your thoughts on this here in the video. Let's get into it and talk through the details. All right, now first off, if you've been watching the videos here on the channel for a while now, you've certainly heard me talk about programs like Universal Basic Income, UBI, Guaranteed Basic Income, GBI, Universal High Income, UHI, as well as ongoing monthly check programs like monthly stimulus checks or monthly checks of some kind. You've probably heard about this, as this is becoming very, very popular. In fact, across the entire country right now, there are over 150 guaranteed basic income programs that are currently in effect right now, or have been in effect over the last couple of years here. They are growing exponentially as these are becoming very, very popular, because finally they are recognizing that some people need additional financial assistance with everything that's been going on over the last few years here. Things have changed rapidly. Well, guess what? They've got a new brainiac idea, and they're calling it Social Security for All. I'm going to be fair with you. I don't know if I love that, but I'm going to share with you the details of their plan here, what this is all about. And again, I would love to hear your comments down below and your feedback as far as, do you like this? Do you agree with this? Or do you not? And again, I'm going to say this much. I find it to be a little bit offensive, but at the end of the day, it's we'll gladly take some money. But again, at the same time, I feel like this could potentially be a little bit offensive to some Social Security beneficiaries. Maybe not everybody feels the same way, but that's kind of how I feel. Just kind of like first glance, I'm like, I don't really love that. But again, I'd love to hear your comments down below. Okay, so here's what's going on. Over the last few years as well, we've heard a bunch of these different proposals, right? We've heard all these different things like baby bonds. Have you heard me talk about that? This was a crazy idea that came out, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 years ago, something like that. I don't remember exactly when it happened. It was a few years ago or so, where they said they wanted to give like thousands of dollars to every new baby, and it was called baby bonds. So basically every baby would get like, I think it was $7,000 that they like set aside, and then when that child turned the age of 18, they'd give them all this money. It was projected to be like, I don't know, like $25,000 or some crazy amount of money that they'd just be handing to an 18-year-old. I don't know. Sounds a little dangerous to me, but that's just my opinion. Okay, so that's one thing. And then they've came up with these other ideas. You've got to establish all these, income bases and an income floor and all this other stuff. We've seen this so many times before over the last several years in all these different proposals and ideas. But this one, they're calling Social Security for All. Okay, tell me more. Now remember, how do you get Social Security? Well, number one, you don't just, walk in one day and be like, hey, give me some of that Social Security stuff. I heard you get some money every month, right? Yeah, that's how it works. But you don't just like walk in one day and be like, hey, I want some of that Social Security check stuff. And, can you hook me up with some free checks? No, it's not how it works, right? You work for many years, you pay in through tons of Social Security payroll taxes, and then maybe someday in the future, if you're lucky, you'll get to collect checks for hopefully a very long time, and hopefully those checks will pay you a good amount of money for the rest of your life. That's not the case for some people, unfortunately, but that's kind of how the system works. You gotta pay in. It's like a video game. You got to plug a bunch of coins into the machine in order to play. It's literally how it works, right? You pay in through a minimum of 10 years of service through paying in through Social Security payroll taxes for 10 full years. And then you can maybe get some Social Security benefits, right? Yeah, that's how it works. Now, again, that's for retirement. I totally get it when it comes to SSDI and other types of benefits. The parameters are different, but in general, that's just how it works, okay? But here's what they're calling it, here's what they're doing, okay? So remember, at the beginning of the video, I said Universal Basic Income, Guaranteed Basic Income. Those are basically just programs that hand out ongoing monthly checks, no strings attached, for basically no contribution, right? You don't have to go out and work. You don't have to go out and earn so much. You don't have to do something to get it. You basically just, if you're low income, fixed income, whatever the parameters are, sometimes, whatever the situation would be, you'd be eligible to get those, okay? Basically what they're doing is they're stamping the name of Social Security for All onto a guaranteed basic income program, or maybe even a universal basic income type program. But rather than calling it what it really is, a universal basic income program or guaranteed basic income program, they're pulling out this cute name here called Social Security for All. Basically what they're saying is that they want to establish these new guaranteed basic income, GBI or UBI programs, and then again, just establish it being Social Security for All. Now, this is the problem that I kind of find a little bit to be offensive, which is Social Security is an earned program, right? You earn it, right, over years and years of service by paying in through payroll taxes, right? That's how you get your Social Security. But when they come in with this guaranteed basic income program idea, and they say, we're just going to call it Social Security for all, for everybody, right? No service required, you just get payments, right? That's kind of the problem, because a lot of people, and again, I've seen this down below in the comment section many times, many people that get Social Security are proud of their benefit, okay? I get it. You might be a little bit short. Again, your benefit may not be what you want it to be, but a lot of people are proud. Hey, I earned this. I'm proud. I got this benefit. I earned this by all these years of service. I earned this money, and I'm proud to get it, right? It's my money. Don't touch my money, right? That's how a lot of people feel. And again, rightfully so. It is your money. You did earn it. You did get that money. All the years that you put in, that's what you got, right? So again, that's kind of the situation here, why I find this name to be, not the best name in my opinion. So basically what it is, at the end of the day, it's a guaranteed basic income program, or maybe even a universal basic income type program, based on how they structure this type of thing. But literally, it's given the name Social Security for All. Now, I dug into this further. Why? Why would they give it this name? Because here's why. They believe that most people recognize what Social Security is. Again, totally do, right? If you were to walk down the street of any major city or literally anywhere, and you question, say, 100 people, just random people, hey, guy. Oh, I don't know what you call people. Hey, mister, can I bother you for a minute? Yeah, sure, no problem. Hey, what is Social Security? Probably going to say, it's a program that sends out checks to retirees, right? I mean, that's probably what most people would say, right? Something along those lines. You get a check every month as a retiree when you hit, whatever age. I'm guessing most people that you would ask, if you asked 100 people on the street, I would say the vast majority of people would say it's a retirement program for seniors where you get monthly checks or something like that. That's what I would bet would happen, right? Now, again, most people recognize that. That's generally true. Yeah, Social Security is a program that sends out ongoing monthly checks to retirees and people with disabilities and disabled, individuals and seniors, things like this. Yes, 100% true. That's literally what it is. So that's why this whole Social Security for All name comes in, because they say, hey, people recognize this. People know what Social Security is. It's an ongoing monthly check program. True. Yep, that is true. But there's a big difference between a universal basic income or guaranteed basic income program that no contribution has been needed in order to be eligible for it, versus Social Security. Yeah, you got to put a lot of time, effort, and years of your life serving in order to get your benefits in the first place. You see the differences here? So that's all it is. It's literally a UBI or GBI program disguised as Social Security for All. Now, here's the other interesting part about this whole idea behind this, okay? It actually wouldn't be funded by Social Security. Remember, real Social Security benefits are actually funded by Social Security. One of two trust funds, the Old Age and Survivors Trust Fund or the Disability Trust Fund. There's two trust funds. Depends on what kind of benefit you're getting. If it is retirement benefits, spousal benefits, or survivors benefits, you're getting paid out of the Old Age and Survivors Trust Fund. If you're getting SSDI benefits, you're getting paid out of the Disability Trust Fund, right? Real, authentic Social Security benefits. This whole Social Security for All type of thing actually wouldn't even be paid for by Social Security, which honestly would be a good thing, because this would really siphon money out of that program super fast, and they would run dry very, very fast. They'd be out of money before you know it. So that's a good thing. But basically what it is, it's like a wolf disguised in a lamb costume, right? That's kind of a funny analogy, right? Like, what's that story? The Big Bad Wolf, or what's her name? Riding Hood. That one, Red Riding Hood thing. I think that's what it is, right? The wolf is disguised in a little sheep costume. That's literally what this would be, is that the Social Security name is basically just a cute name, a fluffy little sheep, basically, and inside would be like a wolf, basically a different program disguised under a different name, which would actually be funded by general funds out of the federal government instead of the actual Social Security Trust Fund. Again, in my opinion, a good thing, because we wouldn't want this type of program, as in a universal UBI or GBI program, actually funded from Social Security. That'd be bad. The trust funds would be broke in no time whatsoever. There's no way that payroll taxes would be able to keep up with the amount of money coming out of the trust fund. Anyway, you understand all that? I hope so. So this is what it's all about. And again, I'm going to say this really quickly. I've been saying this for a few years to be 100% fair. It is literally only a matter of time until they build the infrastructure and put all of it in place to basically be ready when the time is needed, that they do need to start distributing ongoing monthly payments in the form of a UBI or GBI program on the federal national level. They will have that infrastructure in place. We've had lawmakers from both sides of the aisle come forward and say, we've got to get the infrastructure in place now. We are seeing massive technological changes, advancements in AI, computers, technology, sophisticated automation, stuff like that. It is only a matter of time until we need this. And we need it now. We need to put the infrastructure in place, get it there, so that when the time comes, all we got to do is push a button and boom, it's ready to go. Rather than saying, oh no, we waited too long, quick scramble, let's build something really quick, and then it doesn't work because they've tried to rush the process, right? We're seeing a massive disruption in this economy because of computer technology, AI, automation, stuff like this, robotics. It's nuts. If you think it's crazy so far, give it 3 years, 5 years, 10 years. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be absolutely crazy. We're already seeing, just in the last couple of years here, since AI really took off, we're seeing this massive boom. And I mean, we're seeing tons of things being disrupted in a massive way. It's gonna get crazy. Give it a couple more years here, and wow, it's gonna be like a whole new world, right? Yeah, anyway, let's leave it at that for now. I hope this helps you better understand the situation here. Again, I'm always here for you in any way that I possibly can be. I will continue to bring you all the information as I get it. I'm doing research literally every single day. If you're new here or if you haven't done so, can I ask a huge favor of you? Please subscribe down below. Totally free to do so. Big subscribe button right down below the video. Also, if you have not done so yet, feel free to share the video. There's a share button down below with your friends on your social media, or even if you can just think of 1 or 2 people, share this video with them, or any of the other videos here on the channel. Also, check out the other thousands and thousands of videos here on the channel in the video library. I'm giving you new or publishing new videos literally every single day as I'm finding new information. Otherwise, check out the videos in the video library. The popular videos I've hand selected for you down below in the description or the top of the comment section. Bunch of videos there. Otherwise, right now showing up on your screen as well. You'll see some videos as well. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Hope this helps you, and I'll catch you again later in the next video. I'll see you.